We are back again on Ramadan Radio 87.7 FM for the Nasheed Show. Abdul Rehman, we're back again. Inshallah, we're much more prepared this week. It's been a week that I have come back from Birmingham. I said, we'll have to do these performances. So we're back with Abdul Rehman. Abdul Rehman, introduce yourself.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Abdul Rahman Muhammad, the one and only Hadith artist, not Nasheed artist.
He's the Hadith artist. You have Nasheed artist, and since Abdul Rehman has been here, he's created his own career as a Hadith artist. But guys, the motive for the show, the whole purpose of this show is for you lot. It's for all of you to call in. It's for all of you to recite Nasheeds. And I know it's quite late, and hence, we're just trying to see how this show works out. Let's see if all the children are awakened today and they're praying or they're ready to recite. But this is your time to basically recite. Inshallah, me and Abdul Rehman will be reciting some Nasheeds.
Yeah.
And we hope that all of you will also come and call in. The call-in number, what is Abdul Rehman?
0116 482086.
So that's 4822 That's all you gotta do. Press the numbers on the phone and call in and pray if you like, inshallah. But let's start off with the Nasheed. Abdul Rehman, if you give me the water bottle that you've stolen away from me, then I can actually drink some water.
No, wrong one.
So, and then after that we can pray a Nasheed. You let me know what Nasheed you want to start off with, inshallah. What do you think? What's on your mind?
You have so many Nasheeds to read, no?
So many Nasheeds we don't know. Let's see. Let's do one together as to start off with, inshallah. Do you do Hasbi Rabbi?
Yeah, sure.
Right, you take it away. You start it off and then I'll inshallah join you.
Okay. You second.
Shall I start off?
Yeah, you just
Go
start. I'll jump in the middle.
Oh Allah the Almighty, Allahu Allah, protect me and guide me, Allahu Allah, through your love and mercy, Allahu Allah. Ya Allah, don't deprive me, Allahu Allah, from beholding your beauty, Allahu Allah. Oh my Lord, accept this plea, Allahu Allah. Hasbi Rabbi Jallallah, Allahu Allah. Ma fi qalbi ghayrullah, Allahu Allah. La ilaha illallah, Allahu Allah.
वो तन्हा कौन है अल्लाहु अल्लाह बादशाह वो कौन है अल्लाहु अल्लाह मेहरबा वो कौन है अल्लाहु अल्लाह क्या ऊंची शान है अल्लाहु अल्लाह उसकी सब निशान है अल्लाहु अल्लाह सब दिलों की जान है अल्लाहु अल्लाह हस्बी रब्बी जल्लल्लाह अल्लाहु अल्लाह मा फी क़ल्बी गैरुल्लाह अल्लाहु अल्लाह لا إله إلا الله الله الله. What's the next verse, Abdul Rehman? Are we doing Turkish?
We're doing Turkish. Let's go on.
أفئدة كناحا الله الله عالم padişaha Allahu Allah yüreklerin pinaha Allahu Allah İşit Allah derdimi bu ahlarama Rahmeyle bağışla günahlarama Hayreyle hem meksem hem sebehlerama Hasbi Rabbi Jallallah Allahu Allah Ma fi qalbi gayrullah Allahu Allah
La ilaha illallah Allahu Allah. What's the last verse? Is it Arabic now?
Yep.
Arabic, everyone's favorite, this one. Let's go.
يا رب العالمين الله الله صل على طه الأمين الله الله في كل وقت وحين الله الله املأ قلبي باليقين الله الله ثبتني على هذا الدين الله الله واغفر لي والمسلمين الله الله
حسبي ربي جل الله الله الله ما في قلبي غير الله الله الله لا إله إلا الله الله الله. Wow, that was Hasbi Rabbi, and Alhamdulillah we had Uthman who said MashaAllah, Jazakallah so much for your comments.
That's a start.
That's a start. You know, this show has been really, really dry. You know what? I realized because this is the time where I normally would just sort off to bed. You know, this is not the time I'd be awake. So
this Ramadan just been too chaotic.
It has been chaotic, but it's actually been better because the timings are earlier, which means Tarawih is earlier, and hence
around the times of like 9:30 Tarawih as well.
9:30. That was more like, I think last year was a lot of 9:30 Tarawihs we did have towards the end. Towards the end. This year I think we only have one day that it just swaps. It's just the last day, I think.
It's the last day.
The last day, you know, Allah's like, you know, like the time has just been like, you know what, you have 29 easy days and everybody's like, oh, you know what, Ramadan has been very easy this year, and then you got the last fast that's gonna be like an hour or so extra. But alhamdulillah, you know, it just be like a memory of last year, where we had, I think, more than half.
We should always treat Ramadan like it's our last, you know.
We should always treat no, we should not treat Abdul Rahman as it's our last. We should always treat Ramadan as it's our last. Very, very what's that word called? Very sincere words from Abdul Rahman there. Abdul Rahman, what do you think? What are you gonna tell them, the callers here? You know, how you gonna basically encourage them to call in, because this is your age group that we're looking into that are going to be calling in. So this is a message that I feel you can reach out to them better. You know, what would they be doing right now? You know, what are you going to be stopping them to do to call in?
Stop sleeping. Get up.
Stop sleeping. So according to Abdul Rahman, the age group that he's in, they're all sleeping right now. So that's what we've confirmed right now. They're all sleeping. So we need to wake them up.
Unless you're some 5-year-old kid who's just had like extra like desserts or something and you're really hyper.
Oh, okay. This is a new one. So if you're a 5-year-old, you're definitely having a dessert. And if you're Abdul Rahman, how old are you? Sorry, I don't know.
How old am I? 14.
14. He's 14 years old. If you're 14, then you're most likely sleeping. So this is why we're going to say anyone under 14, you can call in. I'm joking. Anyone of any age can call in. But right now, we just want anyone to call in, inshallah. I know it's a busy time. It's a sleepy time. But I guess Evington Road is very busy. You know, dessert places are very busy. It's a Saturday night. I'm sure you don't have much homework in this age, do you?
It depends on their age group.
Depends on the age group. What type of? How long would you think you do your homework in? I don't know.
It depends on what school you're from.
Depends what school you're from.
What subject? What everything.
Okay, so I guess I've asked a very hard question for people. So maybe the homework one's not a good one. But you know, in the meantime, let's see, Abdul Rahman, what Nasheed can we do next? There's no Nasheed that is called we done a Nasheed that's like, it has Arabic, it has Urdu, and it has all these other things. What other ones? Okay, we've got a message. Let's see. Salam, boys. MashaAllah. Great start to the show with that Nasheed. Absolutely amazing voices. May Allah bring you, boys, more barakah and beauty in your voices. I mean, listening from London, Saf. Jazakallah so much for your message. Really, really appreciate that. You know, it's really good to see that people are awake and they're listening as well, you know, because I don't want to be just talking to Abdul Rahman. I talk to him all day and I get bored, you know, so
same.
I don't want to talk to him.
I get annoyed actually.
Wait, whoa. This is like a personal attack live on radio. But okay, so let's see what Nasheed can we do next. You know, if there's any suggestions, guys, please put them in the comments on TikTok, Instagram, or text message.
Also text in on 077 488 55055. Also going to put the actual call-in number 0116 4822086.
4822086. That's all you gotta do. And what radio are we on? Ramadan FM 87.7 FM. Right. Let's see what Nasheed gonna do. I'm gonna let you choose now because I chose the last one.
Should I do a solo one?
A solo? Okay, take it away. You know, maybe I'm not good enough for Abdul Rahman. He's like, you know what? I don't want to do it with you. You're gonna do it on your own. Go for it, inshallah. And you can let us know. Okay, you can let us know in the comments. Who did it better? Did Abdul Rahman do the Nasheeds better, or do I do the Nasheeds better?
We'll have a little competition.
We'll do the competition.
I'll do one and then you do one.
Okay, Abdul Rahman's gonna do Nasheed. I'm gonna do Nasheed, and I want people to comment, and I want to let them. I want to see who's the better Nasheed. Who's the better Nasheed artist? Let's see.
Mustafa Jane Rahmat pe lakhon salam Shamae baz mein ہدایت پہ لاکھوں سلام ہم غریبوں کے آقا پہ بے حد درود ہم غریبوں کے آقا پہ بے حد درود ہم فقیروں کی ثروت پہ لاکھوں سلام شمع بز میں ہدایت پہ لاکھوں سلام مصطفیٰ جان رحمت پہ لاکھوں سلام شمع بز میں ہدایت پہ لاکھوں سلام شہر یار ایرم تاجدار حرم شہر یار ایرم تاجدار حرم نوبہار شفاعت پہ لاکھوں سلام مصطفیٰ جان رحمت پہ لاکھوں سلام شمع بز میں ہدایت پہ لاکھوں سلام عرش تا فرش ہے جس کے زیر نگین عرش تا فرش ہے جس کے زیر نگین اس کی کاہے ریاضت پہ لاکھوں سلام مصطفیٰ جان رحمت پہ لاکھوں سلام شمع بز میں ہدایت پہ لاکھوں سلام مہر چرخ نبوت پہ روشن درود مہر چرخ نبوت پہ روشن درود گل باغ رسالت پہ لاکھوں سلام مصطفیٰ جان رحمت پہ لاکھوں سلام شمع بز میں ہدایت پہ لاکھوں سلام.
Right, guys, that was Abdul Rahman Muhammad live on Ramadan FM with his Mustafa Jani Rahmat Nasheed. Now, guys, camera's back on me because I'm the important one. There we go. Let me sort out all the cameras again. Make sure that we are, showing the viewers where we are. So, guys, that was Abdul Rahman. I want you to let me know, what is Abdul Rahman like. Okay, so we got a message, Abdul Rahman. Subhanallah. Might have to put your names forward to attend events in London. So glad I've tuned in tonight to by chance, alhamdulillah. So Abdul Rahman has become a celebrity already. I used to be the person getting event invites. You go into Nasheed concerts and Abdul Rahman's there. He's taken my job. He's taken my career away from me. But alhamdulillah, guys,
really
comment.
Pleased,
Look at the humbleness,
Alhamdulillah,
mashallah.
alhamdulillah.
So guys, do comment, inshallah. Let me know how Abdul Rahman's recitation was. Inshallah, I'm going to do Nasheed now. Abdul Rahman, do you think I should do the same Nasheed so that people can compare, or should I do a different Nasheed? What do you say?
I mean, I would have said it's up to cons, but at this dryness, I don't.
Very dry comments.
Take about 15. We have a call.
Do we have a call? Let's take the call, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
And who am I speaking to?
Muhammad Sidat.
Muhammad Sidat. Now, Muhammad Sidat, if I'm not wrong, I remember you from not last year, but the year before that. Am I correct?
Bro, you got a good memory, man.
Yeah.
MashaAllah, Muhammad, it's been great to hear you back on the radio, MashaAllah. And Muhammad, how old are you now?
I'm 13 years old.
13 years old. So probably the last time I heard of you was probably when you were 12 or 11, MashaAllah. But alhamdulillah, very nice to hear from you, Muhammad. Will you be reciting something for us today?
Yeah.
Inshallah. What will you be reciting?
رحمة للعالمين.
Rahmatul lil alameen. Go for it, inshallah, when you are ready.
يا من صليت بكل الأنبياء، يا من في قلبك رحمة للناس، يا من ألفت قلوبا بالإسلام، يا حبيبي يا شافيا يا رسول الله بأمي وأبي فديتك سيدي صلاة وسلام عليك يا نبي حبيبي يا محمد أتيت بالسلام والهدى محمد حبيبي يا رحمة للعالمين يا محمد يا من حليت حياة بالإيمان يا من بجمالك لم الإحسان يا من نورت قلوبا بالقرآن يا حبيبي يا شافع يا رسول الله بأمي وأبي فديتك سيدي صلاة وسلام عليك يا نبي حبيبي يا محمد أتيت بالسلام والهدى محمد حبيبي يا محمد يا رحمة للعالمين يا محمد صلى الله على خاتم الأنبياء محمد رحمة للعالمين رحمة للعالمين محمد رحمة للعالمين رحمة للعالمين محمد رحمة للعالمين رحمة للعالمين.
Wow, wow, and wow. MashaAllah,
MashaAllah.
Muhammad. That was absolutely beautiful.
For
you know
first
what?
caller as well, you know.
You are our first caller. Remember that. First caller on the show of Ramadan
You've
FM
made a mark. You've made a mark
2025.
for the Nasheed show.
You have indeed. And you know what, Muhammad? Every single person that calls after you now, you will be rewarded because you will have some way encourage them. But Muhammad, honestly, that was beautiful. Really, really beautiful. MashaAllah. May Allah grant you even more blessing in your work, in your singing, in your voice. And you know, one thing I'm gonna recommend to you is I feel like you're in the age where your voice is sooner or later gonna break. But this is your time. Make sure that you just keep practicing and make sure that you just get when your voice breaks, you don't want to go into deep mode. What's a person that's really deep? Someone that speaks really deeply.
I don't know.
But you don't want to speak too deep. You want to keep that beautiful sweetness in your voice that you have right now, mashallah. So jazakallah so much, Muhammad, for calling.
Hopefully he started, inshallah, a domino chain. You know,
Inshallah. I hope from your call more callers come. But would you like to give a message to anyone?
To give I want to give inspiration to everyone, and also I want to pray with you as well.
Pray with me, inshallah. What I don't mind. You can pray in the sheet together. What nasheed would you like to recite with me?
مولاي صل.
Mawlaya Salli. We can, you know what? We can do this all together, inshallah. So what we're gonna do is, me, Abdul Rehman, and yourself, we're gonna pray Mawlaya Salli together. And what you have to do is you're gonna pray do you know the verses like Muhammadun Sayyidul Qawlaini? Do you know them verses?
Yeah.
So I want you to pray the main verses, and we're all together. We'll do the chorus as Mawlaya Salli. How does that sound?
Yeah, it's good.
Perfect. Let's go for it, inshallah. When you're ready, Muhammad, and we'll join in with you.
G, ready?
Go for it, inshallah. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم
محمد سيد القونين والثقلين والفريقين من أرض ومن أجم
مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم.
هو الحبيب الذي ترجى شفاعته لكل حول من الأحوال مقتحم مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم.
MashaAllah. Keep going, Muhammad. That was beautiful. Keep going.
سما الرضا عن أبي بكر وعن عمر وعن علي وعن عثمان ذي القرم مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم.
MashaAllah, Muhammad. That was absolutely beautiful. It's a really, really big
Kill
thing.
two birds with one stone.
What do you mean by that, Abdurrahman?
One call, two nasheeds.
One call, two nasheeds. Indeed, MashaAllah, Muhammad. Thank you. You have made our night here in Ramadan FM, being our first caller and also doing two nasheeds. It was really a big pleasure to do nasheeds with you, MashaAllah, Muhammad. Jazakallah so much for calling in. And hopefully, I hope to hear you from. We're back next week, Saturday, at 11 p.m. So make sure you do call in next week, inshallah, as well. Would you like to give salams to anyone?
Yeah, my whole family and the whole ummah.
Your whole family and your whole ummah. Jazakallah so much.
My brother wants
your
to
brother
pray.
wants to pray. Go for it, inshallah. Add him on.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. And who am I speaking to?
Musa.
Musa.
No, Yusha.
Yusuf. And how old are you, Yusuf?
Yusha.
Yusha? Maybe spell it out for me. Yeah, go on, let's spell it out. You spell your name out.
Yusha.
Yusha. Did I get that right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And how old are you, Yusha?
5.
5 years old, mashallah. And what will you be reciting for us?
Marhaban.
Marhaban? Is
Yeah.
this
We got
okay,
fun
inshallah.
here,
Let's see. Let's hear it, inshallah. Go for it.
Marhaban. Marhaban. Marhaban ya Rabb. Marhaban. Marhaban. Marhaban ya Ramadan. Marhaban. Marhaban. Marhaban ya Ramadan. شهر جميل شهر مبارك هذا شهر الشفاء مرحبا مرحبا مرحبا يا رمضان.
MashaAllah. You know what? The most beautiful thing is you read my nasheed and it sounded even more better, MashaAllah. It was beautiful.
Wait,
Jazakallah so
Yusha,
much.
one big question. Are you Abdul Sattar's biggest fan?
Yes.
Yes, MashaAllah. Jazakallah so much, Yusha. I really, really appreciate you calling and reciting my nasheed. Honestly, it means a lot to me. Jazakallah so much for that. And would you like to give salams to anyone?
I'm going with you.
You want to pray with me?
In the studio.
Oh, in the studio. You should definitely come down. And I would love to see you. Will you be here today or next week, inshallah?
Next week.
Next week, inshallah. Okay, Yusha, I'll be waiting for you, inshallah. And if you don't come,
We have one empty seat.
I wanna make sure I announce it that I'm waiting for Yusha next week, inshallah.
Yes.
Perfect. I hope to see you next week, inshallah. And would you like to give salams to anyone?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Jazakallah so much, Muhammad and Yusha, for your call. Really, really appreciate it. The calling number, guys, is 0116 4822 We had some messages whilst the
Sharing
caller.
them out.
Abdurrahman, go for it. I think the 2 messages, I believe.
I'll read them out in my preferred order.
Okay, that's fine.
MashaAllah, Muhammad Sida, amazing voice. Respect to all of you out here on the radio praying nasheed at 11:30 p.m. on a Saturday night.
Indeed, difficult, isn't it?
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that, trust me.
You just did it.
No,
That's
like
why you got the comment.
If I wasn't your brother,
Oh, okay. So Alhamdulillah, Abdul Rahman has admitted that he has his nasheed talents because of me. I really appreciate it, Abdul Rahman. Thank you very
know,
much.
I'll speak the truth. You know, it is.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm humbled.
Are you?
Carry on with your second
Okay.
message, Abdul Rahman.
Abdul Rahman, that was unbelievably magnificent.
Wow. Unbelievable.
You know,
I can't even say it. Unbelievably magnificent. Wow, that is absolutely amazing,
is
Abdul
that
Rahman.
complicated English for you then?
Yeah, you know what? Since I've started medical school, the only thing I can't read English anymore. I just read body names, like that's all I read about.
Anatomy. Yeah.
It's anatomy, yeah. This life has taken me over. All I do is just zoom inside the body.
You know what? Thank you so much for the comment. Jazakallah. I am really humbled.
MashaAllah. We have another comment. Subhanallah. Great nasheed by the three of you.
Yeah.
Jazakallah so much. Now, you know what? Let's go back to the competition for me and you.
Come.
Yeah, but guys, in the meantime, if you want to call in 0116 4822 086, you can always play a nasheed. Do we have a call? We have two. Or we have... Alright, perfect, inshallah. Right, so let's do a nasheed. I had no idea what he said, but I'm just going to act like I understood. We have a caller. In 2 minutes or now.
Assalamu
alaikum.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
And who am I speaking to?
Anas Sida.
Anas Sida. And Anas, I feel like I've heard your name before. Have you been a caller in our previous show about a year or two ago?
Yes.
MashaAllah. And Anas, is really, really nice to hear from you. And
it's coming back to us.
And how old are you, Anas?
10.
10, MashaAllah. And will you be reciting something for us today?
Yes.
What will you be reciting?
رقة عينه.
رقة عينه. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. You can go for it when you start, inshallah.
رقة عيناي شوقا ولطيبة رقة عشقا ولطيبة حبيبي يا خلي
You can start again, that's fine.
رقة عيناي شوقا ولطيبة رقة عشقا ولطيبة
Habibi. That's what I know.
رقة عيناي شوقا ولطيبة ذرفة عشقا فأتيت إلى حبيبي مهلا يا قلب ورزقا صل على محمد السلام عليك يا رسول الله السلام عليك يا حبيبي يا نبي الله يا رسول الله البدر طلعتي وجه ضليل والشمس كبسمتي وجه ضليل والشمس كبسم الله عيد المبعوث وحد الله حبيب الله عيد المبعوث وحد الله سبحانك ربي سبحانك سبحانك ما شانك ندعوك ونرجو غفرانك ندعوك ونرجو غفرانك ربي وحشنا يا رسول الله وزدنا جودك طول الغياب وعما قلبي عليه صبر ولي على النبي وتبصم النبي تبصم وتبصم النبي تبصم الله صل عليه صلوا عليه شافي الأمة إيدك رسول تشهد الذمة يا ربي بجاه النبي آل الأمة يا ربي بجاه النبي آل الأمة وجميل وجميل وجميل وجميل سيدنا النبي وجميل.
MashaAllah, that was absolutely beautiful, Anas. Absolutely amazing.
Definitely.
Abdul Rahman, do you have any comments on that?
That was 100 out of 100.
100 out of 100, mashallah. Anas, is really, really good to hear from you again, inshallah. Jazakallah so much for calling in. Would you like to give salams to anyone?
أقول أماني.
Wow, mashallah. And you know what, Anas, we had some messages coming through to suggest that the people that are coming on the radio and calling in are getting better and better. And they said that it's an amazing nasheed, mashallah.
I definitely agree.
And each person is raising the bar higher and higher. So you know what, you've impressed a lot of people out there, mashallah. And I hope to hear from you next week. You know what, I think next week, inshallah, we'll arrange a competition as well, because it's really competitive. These people are calling in, inshallah. So hopefully, Anas, do call in next week, and we'll hear from you again, inshallah. Jazakallah so much for your call, and assalamu alaikum. So that was Anas, mashallah. Do we have another call coming through? No, we have no more calls coming through. Don't worry, guys, you can call in
for the competition.
on 0116 4822 086. Now, I do have a request. Can you please pray Mera Dil Badal De? You know what? I can sort of remember it. So whatever I can remember, Abdul Rahman's got the lyrics out for me, mashallah. Thank you very much for that.
The lyrics that you
Oh, well, that's a bit disappointing. I had my hopes high over there. It's been, I've been a really big fan of Junaid Jamshed. He's had an amazing collection of nasheeds, and I remember listening to them since I was a child. So it's.
I just want to put one thing through though. Junaid Jamshed was his only reason he is a nasheed artist today. He's the biggest influence that this guy had, and I know because I've seen him grown up with it.
Right, you know what? I only know 2 lines, so whatever I know, I'm gonna recite it. You might need to help me in of this. So
I don't either.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Mera dil badal de, mera dil badal de, mera dil badal de, mera dil badal de. मेरा गफलत में डूबा दिल बदल दे मेरा गफलत में डूबा दिल बदल दे हवा ओहिस वाला दिल बदल दे मेरा गफलत में डूबा दिल बदल दे मेरा दिल बदल दे मेरा दिल बदल दे मेरा दिल बदल दे मेरा दिल बदल दे. Unfortunately, that's all I know.
It was short, but it was powerful.
It was short and powerful. Jazakallah Abdul Rahman for this call. Abdul Rahman just raising the bar for me. Oh, guys, we have another caller. Let's take this call, inshallah.
I never taken it.
Go on, you can take that call, Abdul Rahman.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
And who am I speaking to?
Hussein.
What's the name again?
Hussein, I think it was Hussein.
Hussein. And how old are you, Hussein?
I'm 17.
17, mashallah. And what will you be reciting today?
Surah Mulk.
Surah Mulk. You can start when you're ready.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم تبارك الذي بيده الملك وهو على كل شيء قدير الذي خلق الموت والحياة ليبلوكم أيكم أحسن عملا وهو العزيز الغفور الذي خلق 7 سماوات طباقا ما ترى في خلق الرحمن من تفاوت فارجع البصر هل ترى من فطور ثم ارجع البصر كرتين ينقلب إليك البصر خاسئا وهو حسير ولقد زينا السماء الدنيا بمصابيح وجعلناها رجوما للشياطين وأعتدنا لهم عذاب السعير وللذين كفروا بربهم عذاب جهنم وبئس المصير إذا ألقوا فيها سمعوا لها شهيقا وهي تفور تكاد تميز من الغيظ كلما ألقي فيها فوج سألهم خزنتها ألم يأتكم نذير قالوا بلى قد جاءنا نذير فكذبنا وقلنا ما نزل الله من شيء إن أنتم إلا في ضلال كبير وقالوا لو كنا نسمع أو نعقل ما كنا في أصحاب السعير فاعترفوا بذنبهم فسحقا لأصحاب السعير إن الذين يخشون ربهم بالغيب لهم مغفرة وأجر كبير وأسروا قولكم أو اجهروا به إنه عليم بذات الصدور ألا يعلم من خلق وهو اللطيف الخبير هو الذي جعل لكم الأرض ذلولا فامشوا في مناكبها وكلوا من رزقه وإليه النشور أأمنتم ما في السماء أن يخسف بكم الأرض فإذا هي تمور أم أمنتم ما في السماء أن يرسل عليكم حاصبا فستعلمون كيف نذير ولقد كذب الذين من قبلهم فكيف كان نكير أولم يروا إلى الطير فوقهم صافات ويقبضن ما يمسكهن إلا الرحمن إنه بكل شيء بصير أمن هذا الذي هو جود لكم ينصركم من دون الرحمن إن الكافرون إلا في غرور أمن هذا الذي يرزقكم إن أمسك رزقه بل لجوا في عتو ونفور أفمن يمشي مكبا على وجهه أهدى أمن يمشي سويا على صراط مستقيم قل هو الذي أنشأكم وجعل لكم السمع والأبصار والأفئدة قليلا ما تشكرون قل هو الذي ذرأكم في الأرض وإليه تحشرون ويقولون متى هذا الوعد إن كنتم صادقين قل إنما العلم عند الله وإنما أنا نذير مبين فلما رأوه زلفة سيئت وجوه الذين كفروا وقيل هذا الذي كنتم به تدعون قل أرأيتم إن أهلكني الله ومن معي أو رحمنا فمن يجير الكافرين من عذاب أليم قل هو الرحمن آمنا به وعليه توكلنا فستعلمون من هو في ضلال مبين قل أرأيتم إن أصبح ماؤكم غورا فمن يأتيكم بماء معين
Sadaqallahul Azim. MashaAllah, Hussein. That was absolutely beautiful. You know what? At first, I thought you were going to recite a few verses of Surah Mulk, and then you went ahead and you recited the full Surah Mulk. Jazakallah so much for that. You know what? They say that you should pray Surah Mulk before you go to sleep. It protects you from the punishment of the grave. So, MashaAllah, all those listening have gained that a reward and gained that knowledge as well. So, Jazakallah so much, Hussein, for calling. Would you like to give salams to anyone?
My cousin Fuzal
Your cousin, inshallah.
and the whole ummah.
And the whole ummah. Jazakallah so much for your call, Hussein. And we appreciate you calling. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. MashaAllah, that was Hussein. Do we have another caller? Or are we... Yes, no, maybe so? Thinking? Keep going? We'll find the caller soon? Okay, I got it. Yeah. Perfect, inshallah. So
But you know that caller, yeah, it also shows that You don't just have to pray Nasheed. You can also pray
You can
Quran,
Quran
as well.
you know, you don't have to pray Nasheed.
Or Hadith as well. Hadith.
Hadith as well. You have a Hadith artist right here, so you can pray Hadith as well. But you know, inshallah, what's the number for calling in? Is 0116 4822 086, inshallah. So if you want to pray Nasheed, Quran, or recite a Hadith, please do go forward and do that. It's live on Ramadan Radio 87.7 FM.
We're also live on Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube.
Instagram, everywhere.
No,
Yeah.
Instagram.
Well, it's on my Instagram, so you have to say yes to that.
His Instagram.
But yeah, let's complete the.
We
have a caller. Let's go, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Alayhi salam.
And who am I speaking to?
Hanzala,
Hanzala. And how old are you, Hanzala?
14.
14 years old. And what will you be reciting for us today?
Nasheed.
A Nasheed. Which Nasheed will this be?
Mustafa.
You can start when you're ready. I'm gonna say is it Hanzala? I'm gonna give you about a minute and a half because we're closing towards the end of the show. But inshallah, you can start when you're ready. Go for it.
Yeah. مصطفى منبع للصفا سيد الأنبياء مشعل في الوفا كان في يطفه لليتامى دفا أن قلبي له فهض شوقا إليه ليس أرجو سوى شربة من يديه الصلاة عليه والسلام عليه للسماء ارتقى فعتى بالنقى وغدا وجهه نيرا مشرقا كان من عفوه حين هان اللقاء قال فلتذهبوا أنتم سلقا مصطفى منبع للصفا سيد الأنبياء مشعل في الوفا كان في يطفه لليتامى دفا أن قلبي له فضى شوقا إليه ليس أرجو سوى شربة من يديه الصلاة عليه والسلام عليه كان في هديه منهجا وسطا كانت سعيده بسمة البسطاء سيد في الكرم قيمة في العطاء مصطفى منبع للصفا سيد الأنبياء مشعل في الوفا كان في يطفه لليتامى دفا.
Jazakallah so much. MashaAllah. Allahumma barik. That was absolutely beautiful, Hanzala. What do you say to that, Abdul Rehman?
Definitely, that was really nice, mashallah.
You know what? Today we've had a lot of amazing nasheed. Just one after another, it gets better and better, mashallah. Jazakallah so much for your call, Hanzala. And inshallah, hope to hear from you next week as well, inshallah. Would you like to give salams to anyone?
The whole ummah and you.
The whole ummah and me. Jazakallah so much for calling in. Salams from me and everyone in the studio. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So that was Hanzala, mashallah. Jazakallah so much for everyone who called in today. Inshallah, we will be back next week. You know what, Abdul Rehman? I'm thinking next week we'll do a competition. So next week, 11 p.m. to 12 p.m., we're going to have a recitation or a talent competition where, you know, all of you can come in, you can recite, you can either come to the studio, you know, we're here on Evington Road, on top of Chaiwala.
Should I read out the address?
You can read out the address. Yeah, oh, there's an address, I never knew that, sorry.
207 Evington Road, Leicester, LE21QN, door next to Chaiwala.
Door next to Chaiwala. So I know you guys are just out
remember,
here,
just door next to Chaiwala.
and you guys are on Evington Road. So you know what? Why not come just pop in and recite a nasheed and join the competition? Inshallah. Hopefully, I want to speak to the production team, get a prize sorted as well for the winner. So do call in next week on the Ramadan FM show. It goes from 11 p.m. to 12 p.m. on Saturday. We have just 2 more weeks of this show, and then hopefully it'll be Eid day as well. What's happened? But you added an extra week to Ramadan or something?
No.
Oh my days. Abdul Rehman thinks Ramadan is 5 weeks, guys. But Abdurrahman thinks that he has extra time in Ramadan. Although we all hope that Ramadan would be there forever. It's a beautiful, amazing feeling. So, I get
There's
what
one
you're
thing
saying.
I realized though. We did not finish the competition
Which competition?
between us two.
We did not. Next week, I'm going to be prepared. I'm going to get time to prepare as well, So I'm going to make
sure you come back next week.
come
so
back
you
next
can
week
you can see who's the best.
to vote for who is a better Nasheed artist. Abdurrahman thinks he's better. I think I'm better. We'll let the public decide. We'll let the viewers and listeners decide who thinks they're better, inshallah. And maybe, Abdurrahman, you can do a little bit of a recap once again, just to get the viewers fresh in your mind. I don't want to put you at a disadvantage. I'm a very fair person, so
Definitely.
I want to make sure that you get an equal chance as I do as well. But jazakallah to everyone calling in. Abdurrahman, would you like to finish off the call with a final few messages and let them know that we'll be back next week, inshallah?
We'll be back next week, inshallah.
Well, that was a very short message. Next time, he's not doing the end message. It'd have to be me. Jazakallah so much, everyone, for calling in. I hope you guys have an amazing night and you all wake up for suhoor, not like me who ended up not waking up for suhoor yesterday. And Jazakallah so much to the callers and to the listeners who have called in and tuned into our show. Please tune in to the shows in tomorrow from the morning. And until then, listen to the nasheeds that we have lined up in the playlist. From me, Abdul Rahman, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.